Hello everyone and welcome to today's session. I'm Sumbul Aladin, psychologist and therapist at MindFit Hyderabad. In today's session, we are going to look at what is positive self-talk, why is it important, and some strategies and techniques to improve your self-talk. So all of us have a running dialogue inside our heads, a set of messages that play over and over in our minds. This can range from giving ourselves instructions while we carry out a task or random observations. This personal commentary frames our reactions to life and its circumstances. And it is this internal dialogue with self which is called self-talk. One of the ways to sustain optimism, hope, and joy in life is to make the self-talk positive. Before we look at positive self-talk, let's understand what is negative self-talk. Our patterns of self-talk are often too negative. We focus on preconceived ideas that we are not good enough, or always a failure, or can't do anything right. Our brains are hardwired with what we psychologists call a negativity bias, due to which we remember negative experiences over positive ones. So we recall the times we didn't quite get it right more than the times we did. We then replay these messages in our minds, fueling negative feelings. This also happens because we remember the negative things we were told as children by our parents, siblings, or teachers. Throughout the years, these messages have played over and over in our minds, fueling our feelings of anger, fear, guilt, and hopelessness. Positive self-talk, as you may have guessed, is the flip side of the negative self-talk. It is not about narcissism or deceiving ourselves into thinking things that are inaccurate. It's more about showing yourself some self-compassion and understanding for who you are and what you've been through. Positive self-talk sees our internal narrative switching to ideas like, I can do better this next time, or I choose to learn from my mistakes, not be held back by them. So positive self-talk is not self-deception. It is not mentally looking at circumstances with eyes that see only what you want to see. Rather, positive self-talk is about recognizing the truth in situations and in yourself. One of the fundamental truths is that you will make mistakes. To expect perfection in yourself or anyone else is unrealistic. In a 2017 study at Abilene Christian University, it was found that negative self-talk leads to increase in stress levels, anxiety, and depression. Research also shows us that positive self-talk brings about cognitive and behavioral changes in teenagers. So there are many benefits to positive self-talk. The first one is that it helps in reducing stress. Research has shown that people who are more inclined towards thinking optimistically are also more inclined towards positive self-talk and utilize more active coping strategies when faced with stressful situations and challenges. Positive self-talk helps you reframe the way you look at stressful situations, understanding that you will approach challenges with the best of your ability and that whatever the outcome, you did the best you could. Tackling these situations within I can do this mindset rather than a negative this is too hard one opens up new ways of thinking and problem solving. The second important benefit of positive self-talk is that it helps to boost your self-confidence. According to research, individuals who score highly for optimism and positive self-esteem are more likely to achieve their goals, score better grades, and recover quickly from even surgery. Regular positive self-talk can help you to feel more confident in the face of achieving your goals, as you instill yourself with the belief that the things you want are achievable, and when problems do arise, you find workarounds. The third benefit of positive self-talk is that it helps build better relationships. You're probably aware of what it feels like to be around someone who is positive, self-assured, and content in who they are as a person. They exude confidence, and it reflects positively on those around them. Psychologists have found that couples who were more optimistic cited higher levels of cooperation and positive outcomes. People who utilize positive self-talk are also extremely capable of picking up on the positive traits of those around them. It's not hard at all to switch to positive self-talk. Let us now look at some strategies we can learn to build this positive self-talk. The first one is identifying self-talk traps. Some situations may cause us to indulge in more negative self-talk than others. For example, an introvert might find negative self-talk crops up when they have to attend social events or do some networking. Identifying these traps can help you put in more preparation to address and switch your negative to positive self-talk. The second strategy is to say positive affirmations, something that I do on a daily basis. So positive affirmations are a great way to switch on our positive self-talk. Before a situation even arises that might incite negative self-talk, practice saying positive affirmations in the mirror to encourage your positive approach to yourself. Some examples are: I have the power to change my mind. Attempting to do this took courage, and I'm proud of myself for trying. Even though it wasn't the outcome I hoped for, I learned a lot about myself. I might still have a long way to go, but I'm proud of how far I have already come. I'm capable and strong, and I can get through this lockdown. Visual cues are also excellent reminders to adopt a more positive approach. So little notes, posters or post-its around the house with positive expressions can make a huge difference to your daily mindset. The third strategy is to check in with your emotions regularly. Switching to positive self-talk takes effort. We are so attuned to negative self-talk that it might only take 1 or 2 minor setbacks to put you back down that path. When challenges do arise, make sure you check in with how you're feeling and that your self-talk hasn't gotten negative. Bring it back with some positive phrases. And finally, let us take a look at some examples of how we can change negative self-talk to positive. So, for example, instead of saying to yourself, "This lockdown is impossible, I'll be insane by the time it's over," you could try saying, "There is a lot of work during lockdown, but I can only do what I can do." It's better I take one day at a time, get some help from family, and I'm sure it won't be that bad anymore. Another example is, instead of saying, "What's the point in going for the party? Everyone will see what an imposter I am," you could try saying, "Meeting new people can be daunting, but I'm a good person with lots to offer." Wayne Dyer, one of the greatest spiritual teachers, motivational speaker, and one of my favorite authors, said, "The more you see yourself as what you would like to become and act as if what you want is already there, the more you will activate those dormant forces that will collaborate to transform your dream into a reality." So that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining in. Goodbye and take care.